I'm going to be showing you how to make a SimplyCook recipe. I should let everybody know that I am live on Facebook, I'm live on YouTube, I'm live on Twitter, and I'm also live on Haps. Now, if you don't know what Haps is, so I'm live on Facebook, I should let everybody know. So hopefully all my friends are watching me on Facebook. So give a shout out to everybody who's watching me on Facebook. This is SimplyCook. You've probably seen this on the TV, and I like to demonstrate these on Haps. And if you've not downloaded Haps, go onto your app store and search for Haps, HAPPS. Download the app. Follow me, Aidan Leeds, and you get free coins, and you can give those coins to different broadcasters. Yes, I'm on my profile, Alexis. Yes, so big shout out to everybody watching. Please, I'll give a few shout outs to people when you do come onto Haps. Follow Alexis C. Can Do. She lives in Georgia in the United States. There's lots of people all around the world. There's lots of people, lots of broadcasters. But if you particularly like cooking, follow Alexis C. Can Do. Also follow Anne Rush as well. So there are just a couple of broadcasters that like to do food scopes, and Sarah as well. There's loads of people. There's absolutely loads of people. And Caroline's coming on to Haps as well. So most of you know who Caroline is. Caroline's come on to Haps, and she's not done any broadcasting just yet. It's not showing on my Facebook feed just yet. Let me search. Okay, Alexis, thank you. So this is SimplyCook then. We're doing tonight a Goan curry, and this involves, you can do this with chicken or you can do it with cod. I'm going to use cod fillets. So here is the cod fillets. These are boneless cod fillets. We've got 250 grams. Okay, you're going to need an onion. So it does say one large onion. So if you're doing enough for maybe 4 people, I would go for a large onion. You want some tomatoes. So basically with SimplyCook, you get all your ingredients. So you don't get all your ingredients together. You just get the flavour pots in the boxes, and then you can sort of add to this, and it tastes so much better. Okay, it's not come through yet. It might do eventually, Alexis. It might do eventually. It usually is a bit of delay. I'm not sure why. And then you're also going to need some coconut milk as well. Hello, Tim. Thanks for coming on. Tim, the thing about Haps as well, I should say, is that you can actually be an active sponsor. So you could sponsor somebody because I do like to do a lot of food on Haps. If you really like their broadcast, you can send awards separately on each broadcast. Hopefully someone's going to demonstrate what an award looks like on here, so you can see on Facebook what an award looks like. So you get coins by opening up emails, logging in, broadcasting, and you get awards to give to other broadcasters. And I think each what's the word I'm looking for? Each coin is worth, I think, 1 cent, if I'm right. So if you send 150 coins, yeah, that's right, it's worth 15 cents. Is that right? I think that's right, Alexis, isn't it? Anyway, or you can be an active sponsor, which you can subscribe to that person, and any sort of that side goes towards the cost of the ingredients and things like that. So you get to learn something new. I get to teach you how to cook a particular different way, because these subscriptions are not always free. Most people, are not free, but you can get 4 of these for free with free delivery if you go into my link in the bio and click on where it says SimplyCook. You can get 4 of these for free, 4 different recipes. You could try this one yourself, or you can subscribe and get one of these each month. I think it's $9.99 for the flavour pots. But I like to do the HelloFresh as well. So this is different. This is SimplyCook. So let's make a start then, guys. We're going to first of all start with the rice. So I've got some basmati rice. I've got 120 grams, and I'm going to just run this through some cold water first of all. Let me just find my sieve. And I'm going to bring you down. I'm actually going to get the pan nice and hot that I'm using. So bear with me just a minute. Hello, Knowledge. I should give out a few shout outs to people as well. So I am on portrait mode. So you can actually do portrait, you can do landscape, depending on which angle. I think it's a lot better than Facebook, if I'm completely honest with you, because it's much clearer, there's more of a community, you get rewarded as well. Thank you, Daniel, for the high five award. So there you go, that's what an award looks like on the screen. It'll probably flash up on the top of my screen in a second, saying Daniel has sent an award, a high five award, and there's lots of different awards. And I think in the future you can actually create your own awards to give to people. So whether that's food, there's loads of different ones. So I just thought I'd explain to you more about HAPS, about signing up and coming in. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so I'm going to bring you down a little bit with my little tripod. Okay, sorry for the mess. So you're going to be able to see the pan in a minute. I like to have it so you can actually see what I'm doing. So we've got some rice. I'm going to run this through some cold water, and then we're going to get this on. So run your basmati rice through some cold water. Okay, and then I'm going to pop this into I've got my little saucepan here. We're going to add this in here. And then we're going to add some hot boiling water to this and get this boiling. So I'm just going to pop that to one side. Let me just boil some water. So let me know in the chat how's your day's been, what you've been doing. And yeah, let me know how the weather is where you are in the world. Okay, so hopefully we're all right. I'm going to use this pan today. This is one I've just started to heat up. Okay, so let's get this nice and heated up. And then I'm going to show you what's in this box. So we've got our rice, once that starts to boil. So these are little boxes you get. Let's open this up. And as I said, if you want to get four of these for free, 4 different recipes, go on the link in the bio, linktr.ee/AidenLeeds. Click where it says SimplyCook, and you can get 4 of these for free, okay? And I love these. So in here we've got some masala paste. So they're all different colours. We've got some masala paste. Hello Sarah, thank you for coming in. Thanks Alexis for putting up the link tree. I'm just going to tap on that. Another thing with this app is you can actually put the message on the screen. Now I do that a lot for the quiz. So hopefully that's appeared on the screen. They've got your link active. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, so it's actually active on my profile. Oh, that's good. And we've got some coconut paste. And then finally we've got some spice blend. So that's what we're going to be using. We've got a lime, we've got some tomatoes. I'm really well, Sarah. I'm really, really well. Really, really well. And then you get this recipe card. So this is what it's going to look like. Hopefully, all being well. Okay. So that's what it's going to look like. Fingers crossed. So we're going to start then. It says cook the rice as per instructions, which only takes actually 11 minutes, believe it or not. We're going to heat 1 tablespoon of oil in a pan. So let me just slightly move this to one side. Fingers crossed. So we're going to add some oil. If it's a bit too much. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fry some onions and tomatoes, and we're going to soften them, should I say. So let's get a chopping board. Now you know me, I'm the sort of person in the kitchen. I don't particularly like chopping a lot of stuff, as you know. So what I'm going to use, have a guess what I'm going to use, guys. You should all guess by now. If you've been watching me for many, many months on here, what tool am I about to use? And I should say that Alexis, if you're in the US and want to get some really good kitchen tools into your kitchen, then get in touch with Alexis and she'll sort you out with some of the best tools around. So make sure you're following her when you come on to HAPS. I like the way you say tomatoes, not tomatoes. That's my American viewers watching that for you, see. So what tool am I about to use, guys? Any ideas? It's, of course, the dicer. So you can either do this straight into... I'm going to put it into this bowl. This will be fine. 1 second, everyone. So with this little dicer, I put the onion on the top like this. You've all seen me use this before. You probably can just see it. Push this through. You can do it straight into the pan if you want to, but it depends on if you want a grip or not. And push it through. And look like that. Really simple. Chopped onions. Simple as that. And let's just do the other one as well. So push this through. It has been in the fridge, so you might be best leaving your onion out. Sometimes you've got... It's a bit tough, this one. I can't push this through. I usually do it into a container. Nearly there. They're not as difficult as it looks. I think one of them's just got stuck, that's why. There we go. And there's our chopped onion. It's that simple. Don't break it too much. Okay, so this is getting nice and hot. Okay, so that's all the onions, nicely prepared. I'll put that to one side. And the next thing is we can actually use that as well for tomatoes. So let's get my... This is what it comes with. So a little container. Let me get rid of the onions. Make sure they've all been taken out. I won't be a second, everyone. How are you, Alexis? How are you, Sarah, today? It doesn't matter anyway, it's all going to go into the pan. So hopefully you can all see this. I'm just going to pop the tomatoes in. So, and just push this through. And it just chops up everything that you need. So let me just keep doing that. So it does ask for 2 large tomatoes, but I've only got small tomatoes. So if you've ever got anything in your fridge and you just wanted to get rid of it quickly, this is a really great tool. I don't sell this, I just love it so much. That's why I use it all the time. But I'm sure, Alexis, you've got something similar like this that you could sell to anybody who's wanting something similar. Yeah, the quick slicer, rapid prep mandolin, or the food chopper, exactly. So if you want something similar like this, then Alexis is the person to get in touch with. Okay, so this is getting nice and hot. So the first step for this Goan fish curry is we're going to heat and fry the onions and the tomatoes for 3 minutes to soften. So let's get the onions in. It does ask for half the onions, large onion, that's for 4. So we've got the, hopefully you can all see that, we've got the onions, and then we're going to add in the tomatoes. And it's that simple. Simple. We've got our SimplyCook box on the side. Okay, so we're just going to let this soften for 3 minutes. Let me turn this up slightly. Let's add the water to the rice. So now the rule with basmati rice, I was reading the pack, is it says 75 grams of basmati rice, you want 350 millilitres of water. So per person. So that's the rule, but that's if you're doing it in the microwave. If you're doing it in a normal pan on the heat, then you just want to let it cook for 11 minutes, boil for 11 minutes, and then drain it out. So it's not too bad. So okay, so that's the first step. So we've got our onions and our tomatoes. So this is getting nice and hot. Then the next step is we're going to add in masala paste. So you might have this in your cupboards already. So if you want to go and give this a try, this recipe, then feel free to do that. You don't have to use cod fillets, which I'm going to be using. You can actually use chicken if you want to. So, but we're doing actually cod today. I'm going to put over my lid, steamer, just it lets the rice cook a little bit quicker. It looks good, says Sarah. Thank you. What are you doing later, Sarah? Are you doing anything later today? Or cooking anything? I've been learning how to make sausage rolls. So over the next couple of days, once I get the ingredients, I'm going to teach you how to make sausage rolls. And these are the extra long sausage rolls, which you can cut up to make smaller. So yeah. So we're going to leave that on to start simmering. Start to heat up. Okay, onions and tomatoes. Okay, now it also says here you can make this your own by adding chopped coriander, a lime. So we're going to use the lime. Sarah says it's not much, but taking it easy today. Probably some crocheting later. Oh, that sounds nice. I'm intrigued by your crocheting. I'm really intrigued by that. We need lessons on HAPS. That's another great thing about coming onto HAPS is there's so many broadcasters, and you learn something new, which is what broadcasting and streaming should be about. Learning something new, a skill, or whether it's cooking, drawing, learning a language. It could be anything that's visual is always good. Sarah says she's going to give us free lessons. That sounds good to me. I'm up for that. I'm up for a challenge. Okay, it's starting to soften down now a little bit. Let's get rid of this. Don't know how that managed to get in there. Now it says here, if you're making this with chicken, add it to the pan and cook for 3 to 4 minutes after adding the masala paste. So I'm going to give it the time it needs just to soften down. Then we're going to add in the masala paste. So now I think Alexis is on after me actually today. I think she's going to be on at 1:30 in half an hour. I think it was something to do with chocolate, if I'm right. I saw the word chocolate. This smells really good. Can you all see the? You can all see this, okay, can't you, guys? Don't want my pan to get too hot. But this is a great pan for cooking. It is one of the what's the word? What's the name of them? I've got another one here. A massive, huge one. It's written on the bottom, and I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So we've got our tomatoes and the onions. Okay, we're going to start adding the masala paste. That's right, Alex. Yeah, chocolate-covered blueberries and a mini blueberry pie. If I'm not watching live, Alexis, I'll try my best. I'll probably be eating at that time, but I'll come on and or if not, I'll be watching on the replay, definitely. So with the SimplyCook, you get these little pots, and you just follow the recipe and add the flavour pots in as and when you need them. So you don't need to go out and buy all this extras. Okay, and you can actually, some of these you can get in the supermarket, but as I say, if you go into my link tree, you'll be able to get 4 of these for free. So just cancel the subscription if you don't want them every month. You're not going to be charged for taking out a free box. Okay, so we're adding the masala paste. So I'm going to add this to the onions. It's a bit like making a curry. Well, it is a curry, but oh my word, this smells so much better. So tomatoes, onions, and masala paste. I suppose this is kind of similar to the sauce that you get in a jar, but you don't always know what's in them jars. They add sugar to preserve it so it lasts longer. And you don't want all that extra sugar in your body. You want to make stuff fresh. Exactly, 1 subscription per household. And food is food. I think Alexis put up your link again, didn't you, for the Every Plate? I wish we had Every Plate over here. But Alexis, tell us more about the taste buds. Tell us more about taste buds. That's the only similar thing that I know of in America is taste buds, and that's what Alexis sells. But you get more of the actual flavour pots, like flavour bags. They're in bags, aren't they, rather than little pots. Hello, Dina. Lovely to see you. Thanks for coming on. She wasn't sure if she was going to come in or not. Okay, so we've had the masala paste. We cooked that for 2 minutes. This is the point you would add the chicken if you're doing chicken, but we're not. We're actually doing cod. So we're now going to add in some coconut milk, and then we've got some coconut paste as well. So now I've got 400 here. If you're making it for 4 people, you want 400 grams of 400 milliliters, sorry, of coconut milk. I'm only going to use half this amount. So I should maybe put this into a jug so I know exactly how much I'm putting in. So if you empty this into a jug, cut the coconut milk, you get 400 there. Can you see 400? I'm not going to use all 400. Hopefully you can all see this. I'll put the light on. That's a bit better, but we're going to add 200 milliliters, okay, of coconut milk. A little bit more. Yep, that's spot on, is that? And then I'll put the rest of the coconut milk back in the jar and it can go into the fridge. So we're just going to give this a mix. We're going to add some coconut paste. Oops, there we go. Hopefully you can see that on the screen. So there's all the information you need for taste buds, which is a similar thing to this, but in the US. And we're going to add in the coconut paste. So we're adding the coconut paste into this. Oh my word, this smells really nice. I'm making you all hungry, aren't I, again? It's the only problem. So let's add the coconut paste in here. And it says here you want to gently bring to the boil, then turn down the heat and simmer for 5 minutes. Oh, just look at that, guys. Can I lift this up? That may be too hot now. Look at this. It smells so good. Look at that. I don't know whether to have some naan breads with this or not. Okay, so 5 minutes. You could put the lid over if you wanted to, but I'm just going to get my cod fillets ready. So the cod fillets need to be sliced into large chunks. So hit up. So we're going to start. We're just going to just turn that pan down a bit. Keep stirring it. Is it going in and out again? Are we back on? Okay, so this is already Oh, this has got a really nice kick to it. Oh my word. I wish you could smell this right now. This smells, oh my word, this is gorgeous. Is that any better now? Let me just get a knife. Put in our cod fillets. One second. Not using the best knife here. These are quite big chunks. I love cod. Let me know what cod is like. Do you get cod in your area? Usually we have cod here, and it's obviously in batter. There's fish. There's cod or haddock. Cod is cheaper than haddock, so it's not too bad. It's not really expensive, but I think cod would be more expensive where you are. Give it a try. You can all get, if you're watching in the UK and want to try HelloFresh, and not HelloFresh, SimplyCook, then get your free box. Okay, and I'm just going to let it simmer for 5 minutes until everything's cooked through. And we're nearly done, everyone. Oh, has it gone off again, has it? Let me move my board out the way because I can get a bit closer. Got the lime ready as well. I'm coming a bit closer now, guys, as you can see. Fingers crossed it doesn't go off. Right, how's it now, guys? Is that any better? Yum, yum. Rice is taking a while to boil. I wonder why. It would help if I switched on the hob. So we're just going to let it simmer for 5 minutes. That's how long it takes. Whoops, you can see the ceiling. Sorry about that, everyone. Has it come back on now? I know, I'm trying to switch it back. There you go. They look delicious. Yeah, I think the ceiling, is that a cobweb? No, I'm only joking. Although there was a little, I don't know if it was a spider climbing up the water spout. Well, guess what? By the end of the week, the water will wash it all out. So we're nearly finished then, guys. So I don't think you're going to be able to see the final product because it's going to take a bit longer for the rice to cook. Okay, but you know how my food turns out. So you could add some chopped coriander. You could add some spinach to this if you wanted to. We're going to use lime and a squeeze of lime. And you're basically just going to... You could also add some vegetables in this as well. Oh, yeah, so yeah, you would add spinach at this point. And then you serve the curry over some rice with some coriander and a squeeze of lime. Aidan, did you know you're live on Facebook? I am, yes, I know that. Yeah, I switched on Facebook today. So the reason why was to let people know, if you're watching on Facebook, that you can get SimplyCook for free. You don't even have to pay for it now. We're giving it away to you all. Absolutely. You know, I like to cook these meals, and you can go and get these for free. Just cancel after once you've received it. I think Caroline's doing SimplyCook as well tonight. I think Caroline. You took you clicked on my link, didn't you? I think, and got the free box. So yours is a free box that you're using. So I'm looking forward to seeing your meal. Make sure you share it out to myself. Well, share the picture once you've made it. So yeah, fish doesn't take too long to cook. So, but I'm just going to turn it up just slightly, just so it does cook evenly. And the rice is cooking as well now, so eventually. Yeah. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So this is nearly done, guys. I think my phone battery's going to go dead in a minute. So yeah, hopefully come on to Happs, HAPPS, download the app and follow me on there to watch more recipes and other things. And yeah, Alexis is going to be on soon as well, so make sure you're watching her at past. Because as I say, this is just going to take a few more minutes. So, and then my rice will be done. So I will take a picture, guys. I post everything on Instagram, Aidan Leeds 1. So go and check that out afterwards. So I'm going to end the broadcast now, everyone. So, because I forgot to put the rice on. So it shouldn't take too long. So thank you for watching, guys. Have a really great day. Take care. And go and get your discount. See you later. Bye.